This is my family. Don't we look happy? We were. We still are extremely happy. We do, however, have a few bumps along the way, just like any other family, but we just take it one day at a time. My mom has always been a huge inspiration to me. She has always had a love for music, a love for horses, and a love for her family. Whenever somebody asked me about my mom, those were always the first topics that came up. About 5 years ago, my mom started getting awful headaches. For quite some time, she just brushed it off like it was nothing. That's just the way my mom was. Eventually, she ended up going to the doctor, who told her that these headaches were not normal and that she needed to get a CAT scan. After my mom got her CAT scan, she began driving home. On her way home, she got a call from her doctor telling her to pull over because he had some news. They informed her that they had found a mass, which is a tumor, in her brain. They had her come back so that they could do another CAT scan. This time they put dye in her veins so that it would show up better in the CAT scan. After confirming that there was indeed a tumor, the doctors tried to determine why it was there. Eventually, it was linked to a car accident that my mom was in when she was 12 years old. She went through the windshield of the car, pushing her neck into her spine and giving her permanent head trauma. After determining the cause, my mom scheduled an appointment with a neurosurgeon at Mercy Hospital. She then went in for her surgery to remove the tumor. So far, the surgery had been going smoothly and things were starting to look up. Towards the end of her surgery, the neurosurgeon was trying to laser the remainder of the tumor out, when all of a sudden, my mom's blood pressure bottomed out and her heart quit. Those seemed like the longest 10 seconds ever. Luckily, it was only 10 seconds, and we had an amazing neurosurgeon who made everything work out. After being under for over 8 hours, it was finally all over. The neurosurgeon diagnosed that the tumor was tentorial meningioma, and that luckily, it was benign, meaning that it was not cancerous. After the surgery, everything was pretty much back to normal, except for scar tissue and nerve damage, which meant that the headaches would continue and she would just have to grow used to them. 6 months later, my mom went back in for a checkup. She was told that the tumor was growing back aggressively and that she would need high-dose CyberKnife, which is a type of radiation. After a few days on the high-dose radiation, things were finally back to normal again. Even though the tumor is gone now, due to the radiation, it is possible that somewhere down the road, the tumor will come back and this time it could be cancerous. We're just praying that that will never happen, so we take it one day at a time. My mom is not defined by her brain tumor. Looking at her, you could never even tell that she had to go through that situation. She still has constant headaches, but with the help of her music, her horses, and her family, she gets through them one day at a time.